saying that's something I can get approved for. But bitch, I know I ain't getting approved for no 89,000 cars. 89, no, that ain't gonna work. But I could definitely put 45, 50. I could definitely get approved for that. 55,000, period. I could definitely get that. I just need to finagle the credit. I'm just waiting on Beezus to finish finagling the credit a little more. She told me to wait till after I move though, because she said I need to get 2 credit cards before I go in there. So I need to get 2. I already got 1 line of credit with my credit union, and I was gonna pay it off, but she was like, pay on it because it's gonna look better with you paying on it. So I got a line of credit. Then I need to get 2 credit cards, and then she told me I could pooch up in there and really do my finagle at the real. Because I told Beezus, bitch, look, I want a new car, but I'm picky and I'm spoiled. I already fucked up Capital One. I'm spoiled. So it's like, I want what I want. You know what I'm saying? And what I want. Like, is anybody like that? Like, I can't settle. Because I try settling, and I just be so depressed. You know what I'm saying? I just be so depressed when I settle. So it's like, I have to have what I want. Like how I said I want what I want. I need it. Like matte gray, black rims, or I'm not going to be happy. 5% all the way around. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't settle. So it's like, girl, you be going to the lot. And I didn't know what I was doing wrong. Because it's like, they wasn't giving me what I want. So Beezus said, that's the trick. I need to have like 2 credit cards going. I need to keep them under 30%. Because my credit good, but I don't have no utilization. I'm learning about credit. So with credit, it is cute to have a 700. But if you don't have no utilizations, and you credit life, like how long, hold on, baby. I don't really know what I'm talking about, but I know what I'm talking about, but I really don't know how to say it because I'm still learning about it. But if you don't have no, like the amount of time you've been having it, it doesn't mean nothing. 700 don't mean nothing to the people. So you got to have certain numbers and going along and have a credit history. Yes. Have longevity in your credit history to prove that you're, trustworthy. You see what I'm saying? Or whatever like that. And you have to have, you can't say exponentially negative like Charlie's, baby. You got to have positive, baby. You got to have positive setups and finagles, or it ain't going to make no sense. So she did finagled and managled. So now it's time for me to do my managle. She can't really teach. She can't make me do right. So it's like, madam, I done got you together. I need you to really do right by this. You know what I'm saying? So I got the finagle, but see, I ain't finagled and managled because it's like, girl, I got to focus on one thing at a time, baby. I can't be having no credit card because I be done maxed it out, girl. I got to wait till I'm back stable and comfortable where I could just finagle a little gas on it and pay it off. But right now, bitch, I can't get approved for no credit card because then you're going to be calling me like, madam, you maxed the card out and didn't pay on it. Yeah, girl, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, girl. Yeah, I got a credit union. That's what I'm going through. So and I also learned this, you don't finance through them. You get your financing through your credit union, and you take that, what your credit union give you, then you take that to them. Then you don't got to worry about the banks and all that, improving all that and stuff like that. So I just learned that. So that's why I'm finagling. So then when I could go to the credit union and get approved for the right amount. Because at first they was only approving me for like 20,000. Thank you, baby. But she said once I do that, the finagle gonna push me up to more of a better pre-approval, where then I could just go to the lot. This is what I want. This how I want it. And bitch, I got my own coin, bitch. My credit union gonna buy it, and I'm gonna buy it from them. You feel what I'm saying? It really ain't gonna be mine. Because it's really going to be for my credit union. Because if I don't pay the credit union, then they're going to come and get her. You know what I'm saying? So I got to make sure I'm in a better place where I could just, the dog. I need to get the dog. Really and truly, I want to get like a litter going. you know, so I can make sure the litters is pooching through. I want to have my website. I want to have my credit. I'm going to get my credit card as soon as I move. So then I'm going to have my credit going for the months while I'm working on the house and getting the dogs ready. Then after that, girl, I'm going to keep the credit together all during that time. Then once the dogs start pushing out the little kids, then I'm going to finagle. Because then I know I won't be able to. Because we don't want no situation where the madam lose nothing. Because that's what they want the madam to lose. You know what I'm saying? So right now I have to move strategic. Because sometimes what you want, you can't have it right now. You have to finagle the small goal to get to the big goal. Cause so I'm learning, you know what I'm saying? You can't just go for the big. Sometimes your finagle have to be for the smaller setup. You feel what I'm saying? The small finagle leads up to the big finagle. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I need to accomplish all my little small goals that line up to the big one. Then I can wham them, you know what I'm saying, and whop them, and I ain't got to worry about the whop being whammed by the wrong homegirl. You feel what I'm saying? At the wrong time. So if I just keep finagling, and just handle the small managles now, managle on the small managles, then the big managle, I can hit the big managle, and I ain't got to worry about ducking and diving. You feel what I'm saying? Then I can pooch out. And I can pooch him through, get pooched. Then it won't be giving pooch me out. It'll be giving I already pooched out. What's T? Meet me at the pooch. You feel me? Y'all understand where I'm coming from? I think y'all do. After all this time. You get what I'm saying? If you understand me, type 1, baby. Just to make sure we all on the same page and I don't sound crazy. Okay, they got it, girl. They know what I'm saying. Yes, meet me at the pooch. Yes. It won't give pooch me. You know how lately it's been giving pooch me out. It'll be meet me at the pooch. Can you meet me at the pooch? How about you pooch while I pooch? And we meet at the pooch and finagle over a cocktail at the pooch. And I might let you in my finagle and you can let me in your finagle. And maybe I might know a little finagle that you might not know. And you might know a finagle that I might know. And we could put our finagle together and finagle. You know what I'm saying? At the pooch. You feel me? So, period. Cahoots and cabanes, bitch. Caboodles. Don't ever play with her. Don't ever play with her, bitch. Okay, get out, because I got to smoke. Come on, move. Everybody out. Get out of here. Yeah, bitch, get out. Especially you, bitch. You jumped in the ravine. Get your ass out of here. Back it up, bitch. Back it up. Come on. Don't start that whining either. Get out. Bitch, you too, back up. Fuck out of here, bitch. Sick of these goddamn dogs. I can't smoke my weed or nothing. Back the fuck up out my shit. No, I'm not high yet, but I'm finna get high. I was up in church today, so I smoked a little bit before I went in church. Because, you know, the higher you get, the closer you get to Christ. But, you know, I didn't really get to get high after because I didn't have enough money to eat. And it's like, it would have put me in a bad mood because when I be having hunger pains on hormones, like I can't smoke when I know I ain't got the money to eat. And I had finagle and I ain't had no money. Trina, can you please help me with $30? Or like 20. Can somebody help me with dinner fees and fines? I'm hungry. The higher you get, the closer you get to God. You didn't know that, baby? I tried to tell you that. That's why I be telling y'all when we be in the spirit to smoke your blood. You don't remember me telling you that, girl? Yes, girl, the higher you get, the closer you are to heaven's gates, girl. Be careful, you might overdose. But if you get on the right high, girl, God will meet you there. And certainly, he's a good God, honey. He ain't never did me wrong while I was let me enjoy all my highs.
Yes, God, because I just hit this blunt. Girl, and I'm talking.
Damn, I turned you into a smoker. You been smoking ever since you met me. That hoe been smoking since you met me. I told you that weed was gonna do you good, baby. You didn't want to hit that weed at first.
Ah,
You didn't
calm
want to
down.
hit that weed at first. I told you that weed was gonna do you good with your old ass. Your knees still be hurting.
Baby, it's giving me more brown, baby. My knees feel better, my ankles feel
Yeah,
better.
I told you,
Baby,
girl. You
I
an
feel like
old hoe.
bitch,
Gotta have a
bitch,
little.
bitch. Last night I went to the club last night, bitch. I was finna bop a bitch, bitch. I jumped up and finna bop a bitch, real young nigga, bitch, talking shit. Bitch, I said I knock your motherfucking ass out, nigga. You will get the fuck off, fuck ass, stupid ass
That's
nigga.
that weed to do to you, baby.
Ask my boy,
You got your groove back,
ask my
sister.
boyfriend. He'll tell you. I told her, bitch, I'll knock your ass out. He said, what the fuck? I don't jumped up. I don't jumped up on that motherfucker nigga talking shit last night,
I love
bitch.
when you come over here when I'm smoking so I can get high and cackle at you.
Bitch, ask my boyfriend. I don't like to tell y'all my stories, you know. But I
Where
jumped
your
up on
man
somebody
at? Did
last
you lose him?
night.
I ain't heard him in a while.
You ain't heard him?
Where he at?
Well, I'm gonna let you tell him. But
Ow,
he'll
you still got your man. Damn, you know how to keep a fine ass nigga.
baby. Tell
I can't
Lord.
keep mine
Tell
that long.
they can I see you, babe?
What you got in that old
Let's
pussy?
go. Tell her I was out for the nigga ass last night.
Hold on, let me go call the front desk. Cause they playing a weird game.
Tell her what I said.
It's like, bitch, I'll knock your motherfucking ass.
He was shocked, y'all. He said, what the fuck went on going on with you? I'll knock your motherfucking ass out talking that shit. Mm-hmm. Hold on, window.
Do not disclose. And then about the call say whenever they say person, they gonna probably try to say I'm trying to kill myself, bitch. Some about a lot of dogs or something, or I'm trying to kill dogs, or they just said I'm doing crack, they just said I'm suicidal, all types of stuff. So please do not fall for none of it.
No, I ain't got no.
Yeah, yeah, they always say that, but the hotels have released
Don't put
information
your nose.
before, and it can put out in life situations like the police, SWAT, all types of person. So please, if they ask them, please just say no. Please, and pass the word if you can. Okay, because I don't got time for this. Give it. Because I don't be having time for this, so I'm just going to let the hotel know
Hey,
what's the tea.
hey, low.
No,
Low,
ma'am,
ask,
bitch.
low, ask him, bitch, back, ask him. Ask him what I did
Baby.
last night.
I'm
Hey,
comfortable over here, bitch. My mama got an event today, bitch. I don't
low,
got time for dicks and that nasty ass, dirty
low.
ass faggot. Bitch, I'm finna head to my
Oh,
mama
you can go
event today.
downstairs now. Ask
Girl,
him what
what?
happened, what happened yesterday.
I don't
Ask him
care
what
about none of
happened.
that. And get your old ass gonna lie his nasty, trifling, old, disgusting, nasty looking ass. Is he live? Like, bitch, y'all hoes calling. Like, girl, what? That's why I just went on ahead and called them. I just called the front desk myself. Baby, I have a lot of followers. I already know what they finna do. They gonna say all type of crazy shit. I'm doing crack. I'm killing dogs. I'm killing myself. Please do not believe them. I already called the hotel my motherfucking self, bitch. Cause I ain't got time for that, bitch. I came out here to enjoy my family. Dumbass bitch. Join my family, girl. Dixon over there trying to call my
Hey, low,
hotel phone.
let me tell you what you do when every
Cause
time you
I
go to a hotel.
showed it.
Hold on,
I ain't
hold
finna
on,
be high
hold on.
where I'm at, bitch.
Hell, I'm low. What you do? Tell the bitch don't do not what they call there. Tell them
I
don't
told
give
them
me
to
your
put me on non-disclosed. Do not
don't
discuss nothing
your
about me.
non-disclosure. Yeah,
Yeah.
put your non-disclosure and tell them don't and tell them if anybody call about you, tell them to come and ask for you or call you first before
Right.
anything. But this motherfucking room, bitch. Tell them they can do whatever they want to, but they can't do nothing, girl. Cause I do it everywhere I go, girl. The girls be gay.
Yeah, but I ain't
Girls
been
be
in hotels in so long. I forgot how the girls really is with the hotels, girl. So it's like, girl, girl, and I don't got time for that. They could have played them games in New York and stuff. Bitch, I got all my stuff up over here, girl. My mama is having an event that's gonna start in 30 minutes. I don't have time for no swats coming over here. None of that, bitch. I'm trying to go just hang with my mama and enjoy myself. Y'all do too much, and y'all need to chill the fuck out. And y'all need to chill the fuck out, bitch, because people don't be having time to change locations and do all that extra shit. So I went told on my motherfucking self. I was told, I just called and told my motherfucking self, and I told them don't let nobody know what's going on up over here, bitch. I came out here to enjoy
Now
my
you,
family
you
before I
supposed
went
to
back
tell them,
to
oh, you
Atlanta.
supposed to tell them, you tell them you're an internet
I told
celebrity.
her. I said I'm on the internet. They done figured out where I'm at. I have over 1 million followers on this page. They're gonna call. They're gonna say I'm on crack. They're gonna say I'm gonna kill myself, commit suicide. They're gonna try to send a swipe. They're gonna say a lot of dogs up in here. They're gonna say I'm trying to kill the dog. All type of inhumane things. I just told her that, and she promised me she wasn't gonna talk to him. So I'm gonna remind her, and I asked her name, cause bitch, I don't got time for that. For
They
real,
can't,
like
they can't
bitch.
tell them on every shift, and they supposed to leave a note.
Yeah,
And
I'm
do
gonna
not.
tell them every shift. I think the shift change at 8. I'm gonna call while I'm at the party. Like, no ma'am, bitch. I don't got time for all that. Keep moving hotels and
No,
wasting
tell them to
money and
pass it
all
on to
that.
the next shift. Tell them to pass it on to the next shift, low, and they do
Hell
that.
no. I am.
They,
I'm telling on every shift, and I'm gonna tell
they
them
put a
morning
note
shift.
inside, and they put a note inside the computer not to
I told her
use.
put me on non-disclosure, but
Yeah.
she said okay. Don't discuss nothing with nobody. Don't even admit I'm here or anything, bitch. I don't care if people know.
I tell them even tell them I'm here, bitch. They don't even know where I'm
Yeah,
at.
don't tell them I'm here or nothing, bitch.
They were
Tell
calling
them
around
no.
the
If
hotel
they
room.
ask if
So
Lauren Robson is
the
there,
lady told
no.
me the lady told me I actually got over 50 calls about Trina B, Brian Williams.
Mm-mm.
And she said, "Baby, you famous, honey, because them kids are
No,
trying
girl,
to."
but everybody not like that. Some people be alarmed, especially this is the white. I ain't up in no hood shit, girl. I'm at a fab house. You know, they don't do all that over here, bitch. Girl, they just professional over here, girl. They're nice, decent. I've been on good standards with them. I make sure I speak because I know I'm gonna be here for a while. You know what I'm saying? Out here, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna necessarily be in the room because, bitch, you know, I missed my
But I'm
second
telling
mama
you,
birthday. I missed her birthday, Trina, so I came out here to, surprise her or whatever. I surprised her last night at her friend's birthday
enjoy
party.
your mama. Enjoy your mama. Don't let the devil try to come in and steal your joy.
Yeah, that's why I went on here and told her because they going to start playing them games, then I ain't going to be here. I don't got time for that because I'm finna leave in about 30 minutes. The event finna start. So, girl, they picking at the wrong time, girl. Gone on with all that.
Go and love on your mama and don't. And while you there, do not let these demons try to distract your can make sure because you know them hoes got your mama address and all that.
No,
Keep
not. I'm with my second mama. When my original mama was acting up.
okay.
So I'm with the replace, well, who I was trying to, fill it in with. My second family. But it was her birthday, but she's still my mama. You know what I'm saying? Just because she didn't birth, that don't make her take next. Plenty of times
That's
she
your
was out.
godmother.
I could call that lady when I need anything. She'll pray with me. She'll answer the phone whenever. She is my mama. You're not going to tell me she's not. You know what I'm saying? So, bitch, I still have to make it and celebrate with her. And I missed her birthday because I was in New York. So I just said, let me just pooch over here before I go back home while I'm in a pooching mood. And cause I ain't seen her in over a year. So bitch, I ain't got time for that. We got events. We going to somewhere right now. Like, girl, I don't know what I'm wearing to the event. But I'm gonna start doing my hair though. I just don't feel like it. That's why I had lit my blunt, honestly. And I probably do my makeup over because I really did a little light
It's
beat
good
today,
that God
daytime.
allowed you to have even another mother even through your trials because He knew you was a woman of God. He said He knew what you was going through. He gave you a mother and then gave you back your real mother.
Yes, he did. Well, he gave me two. It's her and it's Mama Will too. He gave me two mothers. They call me and they call me their daughter. You know what I'm saying? They treat me, like they. It's not no bullshit. It's for real. Like even when me and May Lou into it, she's still my mama. I still can call her, and she reminds me that all the time. I don't care what because because May Lou is my best friend. You know what I'm saying? So it's like. really and truthfully, I ain't have nowhere to go. You know what I'm saying? So they took me in when I wanted to go, like for Thanksgiving or Christmas, stuff like that. When you normally would be by your family, instead of her just leaving me in Atlanta with nothing to do, depressed, she opened up her family to me as a family. You know what I'm saying? So, bitch, that's my mama, and I don't give a fuck what nobody say, bitch. She's my mama. That's my mama, and I don't care. Bitch, I have multiple mothers, bitch, and my mama had a problem with it too, but I had to let her know. No, ma'am. That is my mother. Yes. Who is that? My mama. That's who it is. And you have to understand, even though we have restoration and reconciliation, somebody had to fill in the gap. So you should be thankful. And I want them to all meet one day. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, mama, this is my other mama.
And these the women that poured into your life and
Yes.
where you at, you know.
And held me when I was crying. Especially Mama Will, she gave me my first lap scarf and taught me how to, because I used to dress kind of whorish to the church. I still kind of dressed a little skirt, still be a little short, but she gave me my first lap scarf. She prayed over it with me. We got to talking in tongues. She gave me my first hat. For Communion Sunday, I had a hat, a little cute hat with a matching scarf. You know what I'm saying? You need a mama to do that for you. The fuck? Showed me how to, because in church you really don't cross your legs over your kneecap. As a woman, you
So that's
cross
an
your
amazing
feet.
story.
You cross your
That's
feet
an
at the
amazing
bottom.
story. That's an amazing story. You know what? You should write a book concerning that. You know, but that's a book, girl. You could write a whole book
Yeah, I
concerning
probably
your
could.
story, how when you was going through your struggle, how other mothers God allowed other mothers to step in to be your mother and
Yeah.
show you how.
Who you think would? And guess who was at? My mama couldn't be there, but guess who was? Oh, they did me. Mama Will and the Supreme Madam did me because guess who showed up to the hospital when everything happened? Mama
Who?
Will. And she sat right there the whole time until they told her she couldn't sit right there no more and she had just got off of work. You can't tell me that's not my motherfucking mama, bitch. You
And
can
she,
tell me
but
that lady don't love
your
me.
real
She
mama
prayed
came.
with me and
Your
everything.
real mama came.
No, my real mama did my other mama. The one who
Oh,
I just told you gave me the first lap scarf and the hat.
yes.
That's the one that live in Atlanta. This mama is May Lou mama who live in Charleston. So really and truthfully, I only really see her when she come to Atlanta or when we go to Charleston. But Mama Will was like my mama in Atlanta. Like
And
that.
yeah, May Lou came to see you regardless because of what happened.
Yeah. No, my Mama Will did. Never
Okay.
cross and have them their lap covered. The Kojic rules, not all churches. Yeah, honey, we never crossed. But I used to sit like this in church. And this not appropriate because you can see all this. So as a lady, you supposed to sit like this with your lap scarf in church.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, bitch. Had my mama not taught, Mama Will
Yeah,
not
yeah,
taught
yeah.
me.
That's for men folded their legs
Men,
over.
men sit like this. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying? They fold theirs.
they keep from people from seeing they print.
Yeah,
Men, yeah.
or whatever. I don't know what the reason is, but
Men
as a
said like
woman, that's
they
not
print.
cute because you can see all
I'm
your
seeing they print
legs and
nuts
thighs.
and all that. Because men have big bulges down there.
They
So
do in them suits. I know because I be budge watching in church, especially when the praise dance music come on.
yes, that's why men. Yes, that's why men cross their legs over. Preachers would do that and all that. That's why preachers
They
would
say
do
Trina,
that.
they say Trina,
They I'm gonna talk to me like that in the Church of God in Christ to cross your legs
the
over
deacon
because
nuts be so
the
big.
Bible Peter Walker used to get hard in church and stuff. I had to cross my legs. So
Hard in
yeah,
the church, girl.
yeah,
Oh my lord.
and we ain't on it. It would just do that. I don't know what was wrong.
It's random. I have random erections when I need a hormone shot.
It was a random erection when I was
I
younger.
know.
Like
Okay, so I do get that because when I know it's time for a hormone shot, when my dick start getting hard in the morning or like hard randomly in the day while I'm tucking, it be trying to like come untucked to the point it hurt. Oh no, baby, it's time for a hormone shot. That dick starting to pump again. No ma'am, bitch. No
that's
ma'am, honey, I can't
I
have no
know.
random
Hey,
erections,
Lord, hey,
bitch.
Lord, just imagine that's why they used to make men cross their legs. I'm just
No,
saying. cross their
Oh
legs.
hell no, bitch!
Hey,
I
low,
can't have no
hey, low, you can't see
restoration.
nothing that cross their legs. You heard? You heard me? You can't see nothing that cross their legs. A man, if you cross their legs, they can't see nothing.
Yeah, you
Can't see
can't see
nothing.
nothing. I can understand how that would be a male protocol in the church, in the black church. Because my granddaddy crossed his legs. And at first, I used to consider that to be kind of gay. But it's like, the older men, they do. Because it's probably like they balls be so big from fucking so long, balls probably drop to their kneecaps. Because them pastors be horny. They be doing a lot of fucking. You know what I'm saying? So them balls be so big and jiggly and stuff. Cause see, then everybody wearing slim fit everything, slim foot suits. We could see your big balls balling.
It's true though. Let's talk about it. It's the truth. People don't want to hear the truth. It's the truth. Shit, the truth that set you free.
We can see your big dick balls.
Hey, Eastside Thigh. Hey, I think.
How much?
Hey, Big Stepper.
Read this to Trina. I want to hear him cuss. Oh Lord, they want me to get you riled up. Hold on, let me see what it say. Tap it. Okay, Trina, they want me to read this to you, but I'm finna add it as a picture on the background so you can read it yourself.
Baby, I'm gonna read them motherfuckers. If they do it, bitch. If you
It's
better not put it
Pastor
up.
P too. It's Pastor P and his people. Get
Okay.
what do I? What the hell? Okay, let me switch. Low
Oh,
fat
bitch,
foot.
bitch, I'm ready.
Oh, come on out, low fat foot. Yes, ma'am. I live for the foo-foos. Hold on. They got a picture of my foot in church today.
I ain't trying
I'll
to
be
get up
making.
here. Hey, Lo. That was me. I text you on Instagram. You
You
responded.
did,
Thanks.
baby.
I appreciate it. Yeah. I was the one who was telling you about my kidney disease. Yeah, that was me. You responded to me.
Oh,
Oh, we praying
you.
for you,
Hey,
baby.
Trina V.
Hey, boo boo.
What you say, Lo?
I said, how are you, baby?
I'm good.
I'm glad you're doing better. I love
Yeah.
your headscarf.
Hurry up. Do
Thanks.
not play. And Queen Bosley, can I get some gifts, y'all? Can we get some gifts while we up here?
I'm
Cause I
about. I'm
need,
about to get down.
I need like 4K, y'all.
Damn it. Trina,
Huh?
can you see it?
Oh yes, the baby mama is here, but me and her is best of friends. But she don't live here with me at all. She don't live here with me, y'all. Y'all, she is here visiting with the baby, bitch, and that's the kind of father I am to my kids. So I'm gonna be the same father to every other child. So therefore, she is here with the baby, and she is here with her girlfriend. She's a lesbian. Do you understand? Okay.
Okay, so why every time I come to Florida, bitch, you don't open up your motherfucking bedroom to me,
Yes, I
hoe?
do open up
But
my
you done.
motherfucking door to you, bitch, but you don't
Yeah,
never
no, no,
come.
no, bitch. Ain't no motherfucking stuttering. Don't start that fucking stuttering, faggot. Let me tell you something, bitch.
Don't let me
Why
tell you
every time
something,
I'm
but you
motherfucking up in
motherfucking
motherfucking
nigga.
Florida, you
Don't you
nasty
do
son
it,
of a
nigga.
bitch,
Don't
you don't never
don't
open up your
you put that
motherfucking second
testosterone
bedroom
on
to
me.
me, bitch.
You you
But
you
you
you, you
opening up
keep
to
your
every
lips to lady
motherfucking
like
body
nigga.
in their
Shut
mouth.
up, ladies supposed to be
What?
seen and not heard. So ladies are supposed to be seen and not heard. You get a little testosterone in you, girl. Hush your motherfucking mouth.
Uh, um, yeah, I still want to know, bitch.
Because I told you you could come in here anytime you got ready, bitch. But bitch, you don't never come.
Uh,
I've been open my doors to you, bitch, a long time ago. But bitch,
I'm
when you
gonna make
come in
sure
here,
I take a trip just over there just to go to your house and sleep up in your shit. Just cause so I can do it, bitch. So I can say I'm doing it. I'm gonna take a trip dead to I don't even go to Jacksonville, bitch. I always bust down 75 and pooch to Miami Dade. You know what I'm saying? I'm Miami Dade fish. But bitch, I'm gonna have to be Duval fish for a weekend just so I can hold you motherfucking to it, bitch. Just so I can hold you to it. And you better cook every day, bitch. You better have meals for me. You better have weed waiting on me when I get there, bitch.
oh,
Soon as I
bitch,
call
bitch.
you and tell you I'm on the road, it's 4 hours away. You better have that motherfucker laid out and rolled out for my motherfucking ass. We not having Hell's Kitchen. We came over here for a quick intermission.
Thank you, Queen Bosley.
Yes, Queen Vaseline, come out, come out, come out. Um,
It's summertime. Can I have one too, boo? I'm trying to get to my quota. I didn't see y'all this
y'all
whole.
remember that booger that wouldn't come out my nose? I scratched it so hard that to get it out that I scratched my nose and that shit hurt.
It's sore, ain't it? No, I got one like that too. I'm going to the doctor, 'cause, bitch. I don't know what it is. I think it wasn't from the COVID or something, bitch. Everybody get them
Yeah, cause
colds
you
and
used to do crack,
I
bitch.
ain't never
That's
did
what it
no more.
is.
Keep right on, bitch. I'm gonna whoop your ass, low. Keep talking about I was a crackhead, bitch. I ain't never been a crackhead, bitch. Hey, bitch, I'm gonna bite your other ear, bitch. I'm gonna bite that other ear off, bitch, when
Oh,
I see
all
you.
the girls want my ear now. Bitch, y'all all want to taste of the amount of motherfucking flesh, bitch. Y'all hoes is infatuated with me to the point
Bitch,
y'all
I
want to
heard it
eat
tastes
my ear
good.
up.
Hey, you heard me? I heard it tasted good, bitch. 'Cause I want some. That it was a good lunch.
When they said it was up in beef lo mean, honey, in China, bitch. That's what they said they did with my ear, girl. They put it in their bag, but they really shipped it off to China and sold
I
it
love my
to put
sister,
in
yo.
beef.
I love my sister. When my sister got her ear done, she bounced back and said, "Yeah, that bitch bit my motherfucking ear, bitch. Fuck you, hoes." And she came back live and showed y'all her ear, bitch. I was like, "This girl crazy. She don't give a damn about nothing, bitch." She said
Nothing.
she gonna go to Uncle
Nothing
Press.
will stop me, bitch. Won't
Yeah,
nothing stop me. They're gonna say the madam prevailed, bitch. She prevailed and she conquered everything. And every time she came back, she hit them hoes hard. That's what they're gonna say about the madam. Cortez said, I ain't worried about you, baby. I know you finna bounce back, bitch, and you gonna bounce back. One thing about you, I know you gonna bounce back hard. Get it
oh,
together, Lo.
I told you that, sister. You know, you made me cry though,
Mm,
bitch. I was in tears. Cause that bitch, I want to eat
I
that
know.
bitch. On the reason why I was in tears, cause I wanted to fuck
It
you up.
made me cry too, bitch.
Yeah,
When I
yeah,
look
and the
at
reason why I was
myself,
in tears, it wasn't even about you, bitch. It was about him, bitch. I wanted to eat his ass up, bitch. I wanted to bite his motherfucking whole face in. You better be glad I
it
wasn't
just
there,
looked
bitch.
like I was born deformed or something. You know what I'm saying? It really, oof. You
Well,
know,
girl,
but you know what? Life is not always rose petals and silver and gold. You know, there's a cost to the calling and the level of the anointing that is bestowed upon me and that is stored up for me when I get there, when I really like, because, you know, I already got anointing right now and I ain't a piece of shit. But when I really start living right and God really fixed me up and changed me up,
anybody can never take that away from you. You know, the
yeah,
Lord.
they can't. And when I really become that missionary evangelist bitch, and I really get up on that podium hoe and get to talking, I'm gonna save a lot of people.
That's what I told people. I said, when Lo really give herself to Christ, oh baby, y'all ain't seen nothing, baby.
They ain't seen nothing yet.
A
I
powerful
know my
Trina, baby,
calling,
gonna
baby.
be around here telling the word, baby. The straight people ain't gonna
I
know
know
what to
my
do.
calling. And
And you
people
heard me,
don't
the straight
believe
people
that.
ain't gonna know
But
what to
I
do.
but
What?
I put that on my life. After I finished healing myself, I found a man in California, a Kojic person, and he have a class online about the only gift that I don't feel like I have, which is laying hands. I definitely have to give a discernment, and I definitely am an intercessor and a prayer warrior. I definitely am all that was given to me and passed down from my grandmother. But I don't know about the laying hands part. And I researched and found a person
Oh, baby, I can
in
lay hands. You're
in the
I can.
culture God in Christ that is going to train me how to do that. But I seen myself when I was high off of coke and crack a few years ago. I was the alternate side of that is Trina. I was having vivid visions. Like I had so much when I moved into my new house and stuff like that. Yeah, I say crack, not to say that I did crack, because crack is whack. But Breon was the first person to ever lace my blunt. He took cocaine and he sprinkled it on top of my weed and then rolled it up and lit it up. I'm here to tell you, bitch, and I'm gonna tell Nicki Minaj too. Nicki Minaj said that's a primo. That ain't no goddamn primo. Anytime you light up coke, that's crack. I don't give a fuck what you say. All you hoes try to change narratives and spin shit and twist shit around to enable yourself, bitch. Ain't no enabling up when you come up over here around the mountain. Anytime you put a lighter to the purest plant out there, let me tell you something. Cocaine ain't never did me nothing wrong, baby, but had me feeling like I was up there in the heaven gates with Whitney Houston herself and Mabel, bitch, my motherfucking grandmother. That's all coke ever did to me. But when you
She was.
put that,
Remember that story, Mabel? She was high then,
yeah, I
baby.
was but that was a bean though. That was really beans. That wasn't it. And Breon gave me that. The day he gave me that goddamn bean. I should have left his ass in Orlando then, bitch. I was up for
Baby,
three
she was
days.
talking about Mabel, and she was cussing. She said, Mabel gonna come whoop y'all motherfucking ass. I'm calling Mabel up. Baby, she said, Mabel coming from the grave, and she ain't gonna play with you
No,
motherfuckers.
ma'am. We would never have another one of those. But you know, that really fucked with my head. And you know, it had me in a place like Trina. I was homeless, walking the street, all type of shit. I've been very vocal and transparent for Madam in the morning from 6 to 9:45, but you be so busy being messy.
I didn't know that it was that bad, though. You know, I knew you
No,
was
it
going
was
through.
really bad. Like at one point, Trina, I had put mind you, girl, I had all that stuff in my car. So I had put all that stuff in storage and I literally still have the bag. I kept the bag. I'm keeping the bag because I want to keep it to remind me of the experience. And one day I'm going to take that bag and I'm going to show it to thousands of people. And I'm going to explain what that bag means for me, and thousands of people is going to relate. But anyways, I had a little marijuana bag that I got from the dispensary, and I had it was just enough to put a little small $6 bag of for Poppy food, the little $6 bag from Family Dollar. I had that and two pairs of clothes. You understand that? And I was all over the like with not just you be so out of it, girl, not changing like literally wearing two pair of clothes for no reason. Cause I have clothes. Like why were you sitting around walking around wearing two pair of clothes? You know what I'm saying? To the point where bitch, I was even in a shelter. You just don't know because that's when I left Bigo. You don't remember when I fell out with everybody? I'm like, I'm done with this app. I'm going to Michael. While I was not live, the only time I really went live when I was on Michael was when I had a hotel room. But it was two or three times that I was in a shelter, like a real life shelter. Did not have no money, no nothing. I really believe that it was from the lace blunt that Breon gave me because
My
he
sister
gave
went on
it to me.
a trip.
He gave it to me.
And I was worried about you. I said, my sister, y'all just don't know. That's
No,
not
it
my sister.
really was something
You
wrong
heard
with
your
me,
mama?
seriously.
And
And I had to
when she
pray
talking
that
about
shit
her
off of
mama, I
me.
said, oh no, bitch.
Yeah, like I would have never said that about my mama. Like I was really
Yeah.
out of it. And that shit, when I never believed I said none of that until No Shade Gucci played it one day. And I was in a window and I listened to myself talk about my mama and all I could do was
And that's
fucking
why you
cry
made
because
me
it was
take it
like,
down on Twitter. And that's why you made me take it down on Twitter. You said you because you didn't want to
yes, I
relive.
told you that. I was like, bitch, take that shit the fuck down, bitch. I don't want nobody seeing it. Like, I really don't. I tried to report this shit so many times, but it just keeps, it's like, I can't get it to come down. It came down for a week once, probably about 2 weeks the next time. But, bitch, the person, whoever posted it, obviously know how to appeal it or something, what I'm doing, so I can't take it down. So it will always be there. But, bitch, he did that to my blunt when we left Texas on the way to California. And I kid you not, I smoked about two or three of them to stay up on that trip to California. And by the time I was in California, my mind was fried. It was already fried. Like I was already losing it. Like seriously, you could just when I look at me on YouTube, I could tell that I had lost it. Like that was not me at all. You know what I'm saying? At all. And like I had to pray that shit off of me, bro, because people won't believe that.
Look, I'm
People
so
will not
glad
believe when I tell people that.
and you know why you was able to overcome and come up out of it because you knew God
I'm
and you had
covered by
prayed.
the blood. It just can't happen. It can't
Yeah,
happen.
things happen. It
It's
can't
not
keep
gonna
you too long.
happen.
It can't keep you too long. Oh no,
It
the devil can.
can't. It have to
Uh,
let me go.
it's just like Job. The devil can only have
I
you
can
for
go
a
back
just
around
temporary.
him because for one, I needed the main thing I needed was to know that he was okay. But also the real reason why I went around him is because I needed answers. And you may not understand that, but after my ear and like everything that I went through and like the ear situation put me in a place where I could not sleep in my house. So for the times that I was able to take a nap, it was actually online. But the times I was not on here, I wasn't doing nothing but crying and thinking about so much shit. It just that ear situation, every wound that I thought I had healed and recovered from, it just opened it up. Like it's just like everything that it just took me to a low place. That's why I had to get out the house.
Yeah, yeah,
Like I
yeah,
had to
yeah, yeah, yeah,
because
yeah. And the thing about it, you had to low. You had was there by yourself, and you was going through a lot of
yes,
stuff.
and it
Yeah,
was
like
fucking me up. Like and I was neglecting the dog. I was just sitting in the bed crying and just my mind was just going haywire. Like vivid images of the past, shit I went through, shit I thought I had healed from. I started telling myself shit about molestation. Like I'm talking about everything that I have really worked myself through spiritually. You know what I'm saying? I
but
start
but
self.
but that's how you know. Sometimes God will take you back to let you know that you ain't healed from that. You just
Yeah,
live.
but that's what that did to me. And it's like situations that I felt like I had healed, and I told them that I had a little preaching day a few days ago, and I explained to them that and walked them through situations that really inevitably hurt me that I just played unbothered in, and I never went through the healing part of. You see what I'm saying?
And low, we could get a podcast together and do a podcast on stuff like this.
Yeah.
Either
But I
a
like
different
seeing I
podcast.
like being I don't think podcasts would be good for me because I like to be able to see myself because I like to look at myself and tell myself certain shit and I like to look at myself
You can still
when
have
I'm
that.
letting
You can
certain
still have a
stuff
live
out
podcast. You can still have a
because
live
it's
podcast.
vindicating for me. And I don't care what nobody say. It puts some type of strength in me when I really just let it out and not hide from it. You feel what I'm saying? Ever since I started telling shit and talking about shit, it was for some reason it was making me stronger. Like it works. It really does. And so I have to look at myself and be able to see I like to see myself cry. I like to see myself go through every emotion and I like to encourage myself. So I would not be able to do just the audio because that would not make me
Uh,
transparent.
what, what,
I would have a
what, what I'm saying though, you could do a live one. You could do a live podcast. You don't have to do no You don't have to be
yeah,
do
it would have to be live because I need to be
yeah,
able to see myself to be
yeah.
transparent because really and truly I started to block out people and I just started to have conversations with myself that are motivating for me. But lately it has been helping other people. That's the only thing.
Podcasts be
So,
live. A lot of them.
huh?
Podcasts be live. A lot of them.
Yeah, I never seen one. All the ones I seen be on Apple, but I learned that it helped other people, and also something I learned about myself in this season is that God allows me to go through the reason why because I really was in a place that I did not like being a public figure no more, and God told me, Trina, seriously, when I started doing Madam in the Morning, this is why I started doing it. He said that my life is to be a living testament. And the only way it can be a living testament is for me to be 100% transparent and never run from the camera. He said that I have to be on camera. And he said, this is a choice that I picked and I need to stand up in it. And he said he's going to allow what I'm going through to impact thousands of people so that they don't necessarily have to go through it. So in so many words, the Spirit said, the burden that I feel, people will not have to associate with any feelings of burden to the level that I feel them, neglect, depression, and stuff like that, because I'm going through it publicly. They don't have to go through it. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just a person that can't live a selfish life. Like, I have to be here and I have to continue Madam in the Morning. And with Madam in the Morning, I have to be transparent with the people. And they have to be able to see me cry. They have to see how it's bothered me. They have to see into my heart. And that is a double-sided sword. And it's plenty of times, Trina, that I do not want to do Madam in the Morning. But I have been pressing through that because it is my calling. And if I continue to run from my calling, I will never get access to what I want. He will continue to let me to go into a downward spiral and lose it all until I am 100% in tune with where I'm supposed to be in life. And all along, I've been trying to figure out what person I need, or what this situation may need, what materialistically I need, what amount of money I need in my savings. But what I truly need is to be in tune with my calling. And God said He's going to give me everything that I want. And He did that. He restored my relationship with my mother that I did not know how I was going to be able to do that, Trina. When I looked at myself saying that stuff, I did not even know how to apologize or face that conversation with my mother. Everything that I thought was unattainable, He had made attainable for me. Whereas though my credit was 400, He had created a person around me with smarts enough to fix it. After I have lost so much money trying to get people to do that, that lady did it for free. And I didn't pay people thousands of dollars to fix my credit, and they scammed me, Trina. And then after that, I got the place. I said, God, I want a glass house. And before you know it, I got the place. And I truthfully believe that I would still have my place if I was more appreciative and protective of my place. I think that I lost my place because I allowed people to come and experience a blessing that was only intended for me. That's what I
And
heard in the spirit.
can I add to that real quick, sister? That was your sacred place. That was a
Yeah,
place
it
of worship.
was. He gave me a
That was
safe
a place
haven.
yeah, it was a safe haven. And that's what God, that's what I told. I said, Lord, my sister allowed too many people and too many demons
Yes,
and too
I
many people
let too many people come in my place. And the spirit told me that because I had begun to, when I was sitting in that house and looking at it, I had begun to blame God again. And I had begun to say things like, you know what, this is why I don't believe in you. And I'm sick of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been up in prayer. Because at that point, I had been doing Madam in the Morning since August. I picked up my calling in August. And I have been consistent from 6 to 9:45 every day. Some days I do miss, but I have been majoritarily either on the foo too. Even if my page is banned, I still went live. And so I was upset with God. I'm not gonna lie. But God told me, He convicted me, and He said, look around. How did you get that place? And I thought about that, and I said, you know what? I don't really know. And it was God. He allowed me to walk into that office. That lady didn't even ask me for no proof of income. She said, do you have the money? She said, I feel inclined to give you this place. I was on live. She made me swipe up. She said, are you on live? She said, can you mute it for a second? She said, listen, I couldn't even fill out the paperwork, girl. It did not work. My ID would not swipe for some reason. She was not supposed to do that. She gave me a paper application and told me if I had the money, that place is going to be prepared for me on Labor Day. And it didn't happen on Labor Day because they was behind because they had to miss work that Monday. But that lady called me that Tuesday and gave me that place. And I didn't even send nothing in to prove it. And after Charlie did all that, they found out my credit wasn't fake. But when they went and did the research, that lady lost her job. Why did that lady lose their job? Because I allowed DC to come to my home and exploit where I was staying. I was not supposed to have people in that place. I
Yeah.
wasn't. And I
You
knew that
weren't
I
supposed
was
to
in
have
a place
nobody.
of
The
being by
only
myself.
people you was that allowed that place that was godly like you. That
No,
that
I
knew
wasn't
God.
supposed to have nobody, Trina. I'm telling you, I prayed about this. God said that He gave me that because when you get stuff that you don't know, like imagine getting denial after denial for hood spots. I got denied for everything and then applying for something and actually attaining it. Like that's miraculous. To be denied, 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 and then get approved of something of that caliber and have the credit to match. I've heard in the spirit wasn't nobody supposed to be there, baby. That's what the spirit told me, and I know God's voice. And I
Yeah.
know the anointing. He said was nobody supposed to enter that. That was supposed to be for me. And I was supposed to self-evolve in that apartment. And self-hit. That was intended for my true self-healing. And I blew it. Because I cannot be uncomfortable with myself by myself. Because really and truly, the wounds were not healed. They were just put a band-aid on. You see what I'm saying? Until you truthfully deal with what is hurting you, baby, until you truthfully heal yourself, ain't now relationship gonna work. Because God ain't gonna let it. Until you truthfully face the things that are hunting you. Until you truly get down on your knees and deal with who you are. The ungrateful person you are. The nasty person you are.
Baby, you gotta be
Whatever it
free.
is.
Okay, come on, freedom. Come on,
Whatever
freedom.
it is.
Come
The,
on,
the, the,
freedom.
the hoe that you are. Whatever it is about you. And when you stop blaming it on other people. My mama didn't
Come
stop
on,
me from going
freedom.
to my house. Bitch, you made the decision to force whatever. You have to take accountability. And it wasn't until I took accountability and apologized to people that I even made it that far. I
And
had to
low,
go and apologize
low,
to the
can I
people
say
that I
something?
hurt to even attain that. And so I should have been
Low,
more.
can I add on to that? Hold on, sister. Production. This is what you should be putting on the internet right now. You are this is what you should be putting on the internet as right now. These are the things that you should be putting on the internet when we
Girl, they
doing
ain't gonna
things
put that
like this.
on YouTube. It ain't gonna sell.
Yeah, yeah. This is stuff that
Don't
you need
nobody
to put
want to
on.
listen to positivity. I'm
Okay,
surprised
great.
1.5 up in here.
Yeah. Go ahead because production is here.
But
Production
no,
is here.
yes, because I used to play the blame game. I didn't grow up on a silver spoon. I grew up on a golden when I was spoiled, rotten. So everything in life I wanted to blame my mama for. My mother did a wonderful job. You understand it? And I made that lady feel like she didn't do it necessarily a wonderful job. And I was dead ass wrong for that shit. You feel what I'm saying? And how I made my mother feel. And you have to be careful how you make who and how you make certain people feel that God bless you with. Because everybody don't, when you get on here, you realize what mother you really could have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So my mother went to work. My mother provided for me every last thing. I was involved in everything. Student council secretary, key club secretary, one praise
And
community
then
mind
you
team,
went to me. Then you
Morehouse.
went
And my mother paid for that out of her pocket. She didn't deserve for me to come home as no motherfucking woman. I was supposed to finish that degree, then go do all that extra shit. You feel what I'm saying? When she dropped me out there, she dropped me off a certain way, and she deserved to see me walk across that stage and help. But I got distracted with gay shit. And so it's like that gay shit don't be worth it. It don't.
gay is last on the total pole, baby. You heard me?
It don't
That
be
should be the
worth
last
it.
thing in your life.
It really
Really,
don't.
gay. You got to be
And you're supposed to do everything in decent and time. It's a
yeah.
time and a place for everything. And my mother and them wasn't prepared. And so I had begun to deal with accountability and stuff like that and apologizing. And so once I had did the correct things after being rebellious for years, because I could have been apologized to my mama. I could have been probably necessarily did something a little different that maybe I would have got a blessing. But see, when you be nasty to your parents, you're gonna suffer. Even when it feels good. The devil will give you
The,
money
the
too.
Bible says he
The
destroy your
devil will
days.
give you money. The
The
devil
Bible
will
says he
give you
destroy your days.
good times, but it'll be depression, horrible. You won't be happy, incompleteness, a void, a nasty old void,
And that's what I
because
tell
it's not
people
a
all the time.
provide.
That's why I tell people all the time, Lo, God can give you all the money in the world, you can still be miserable. Money don't keep you.
Yeah,
The devil can give you a blessing too. The devil can bless
yeah.
you
You're
because what
supposed
God
to honor
give you,
thy parents,
what God
and
give you
it
for
don't
you,
matter what you turn. And we start feeling as
it's
children,
temporary.
and especially these new age children, we start feeling like because we 18, we grown and stuff like that. Baby, as long as your mama taking care of you, bitch, and your
You ain't grow-
address is her address, bitch, you owe her respect and honor, honey. And you supposed to do what she tell you to do. Bitch, my mama was paying for Morehouse College. She was over $200,000 in debt. Bitch, I was still her child. I wasn't supposed to be doing that. So it's like I had to really realize that, girl, and really get to that place. And I felt like that was my blessing, following completely learning my lesson. And I did not properly, obviously, appreciate it nor value it because I let another human being come up in it, and none of that even matters. None of that even matters. But I didn't appreciate and I didn't value that. Okay, and that is what made me say, you know what? And that is what told me in the spirit, you know what? This time, if you don't do nothing else, you better do your calling. And I told God in August, no matter what, come rain, wind, or dry, just because of what you already did for me. Just because you picking me up when I didn't know how I was gonna get up. When everything was, I was everything. Everything I touched, I destroyed. For what you did following that, I destroyed that. I owe you enough, and I owe you that every day, and I've been faithful to it. And people keep telling me I'm playing stuff like that in my comments. Nobody remains faithful to the calling. I'm remaining faithful wherever I'm at and whatever I'm doing. I have been faithful at 6 to 9:45. I may not make it at 6. I may put you in at 8. But my first live, I have remained faithful, and that is why. Because when I look back over my life, Trina B, and all that it was, it could have been, and how I destroyed it. My God, I don't have the same testimony people when they wasn't given it. It was given to me. The favor was there, and I knew my calling, and I knew what I was supposed to be doing, and I had my head on straight. And I let being gay and being accepted as a trans woman deflect me and project me in the wrong direction.
Let me tell y'all, being chosen will make you remember the things you were chastised for. See, that's why
Yes,
y'all don't
it
know
will.
why God did certain things in your life. And then you'll remember that because you are
And I know
chosen.
it was
It's a
God,
difference being
without a
chosen.
shadow of a doubt.
It's a difference of being chosen and called by God. It's a difference of being chosen
I
and called
believe
because
it.
God will allow things to happen in your life and bring you back to remembrance so you could tell the why and the reason why things happen to you so you could be a
Yeah.
testimony and move
And
forward.
I have to have, I have made a agreement with myself that is because I put out keep hitting to surface. And I have to be transparent with people and I have to tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? I have to admit and acknowledge what is right to correct in the spiritual realm what is going on. Because if you put out negative, baby, spiritually only negative is gonna come. The spirit is a boomerang. You can think of the spirit just like a boomerang. Whatever you throw out, however you throw a boomerang out,
It's gonna come right.
whatever you put out, you're going to bring back. You're going to become that. You're going to live in that. And if you want to change how you live, and if you want to change the narrative, you're still going around the same circle and the same mountain like the whoever did for however many days in the Bible. If you want to continue to be that, then continue to do what you're doing. But if you ever want to have enough power invested in you to be able to speak to a mountain and it moves, baby, the first thing first, you can't fake with God. You're going to have to check you. And you have to get serious with your calling and you have to get serious with your relationship. And we as human beings, we all have a spiritual soul in us. And you all have a voice in you that you know where you're supposed to be. And you know that you know what you're supposed to be doing. And as long as you continue to operate in rebellion, as long as you continue to play like the madam be playing around, don't get caught being a madam and lose a ligament to wake you up. Don't get caught like the madam and have to lose a portion of your flesh to be woke up. Wake up, people. Tap, tap, tap. Come on out. Wake on up, baby. Because it's time for us to get what is bestowed for us. We are children of Abraham. We are all called. Some of us are chosen. To those of us that are chosen, heavier is the labor, but heavier is the reward. We're to live better. But to those that are called, which is all we still connected to Abraham, which means we're to live a fruitful life, meaning we're to live a blessed one with riches and glory, even though they don't matter, silver and gold, just for the connection to the lineage and then the sacrifice that follow. But see, you are getting in the way of what's intended for you and where you're intended to be. You see what I'm saying? You will be your own person that'll cripple and decapitate yourself and slow down what's intended for you and where you're supposed to be. And then some of us like me will be dumb enough to get there and go through this and that and life's lessons and switch up and then get there and lose it because we don't appreciate it. But God's looking for an appreciative people, and He's looking for a people that's willing to be consistent and that still is in tune to the relationship, baby. So I know 3 things for certain in life at this point, at 31 years old, that I can tell you, Trina B, and I know them from experience, honey. I tried it and I know it. First things first, honey, you're going to have a relationship, love bug. Religion don't matter. You can keep going to church every Sunday because your mama told you to, and you can give 10% tithes. That doesn't matter. You're going to need a relationship, honey. You're going to need to be able to hear the voice.
Boy, you hear
There's
the
a
voice.
voice that you need to be able to hear.
You got to be able to hear him.
Yeah.
Oh, but you got to be able to hear him when he's speaking to you.
And He don't speak to you when you out because God don't do mess. I didn't hear nothing from God for a long time to the point I was questioning Him. But I thank God I don't care about half of an ear missing or whatever else seems like. One of my number one and best blessings is that I can hear the voice again and that my mind is clear. I have clarity, honey. I have a goal in my mind again because I just remember a day when all I wanted to do was cope and walk the streets and sell ads and stuff like that. Thanks be unto God, He didn't leave me out there too long, but one day He decided to reach down and restore the mind, and then restore the relationship, then restore those relationships that was affecting the mind. And then after He did that, He restored the credit, then He restored the lifestyle, then He restored the account. And I appreciate God for restoration because I was so proud, Trina. I didn't know how, when, or where. I didn't have the answer. The credit was ruined. I didn't know nothing about a CPN. I didn't trust it. Nothing was in the account. Bingo was none and void and non-existent, and I didn't have no support. But 365 days, God saw fit to do something different. And it was amazing, and it was worth everything that I went through. I wouldn't take none of it back. Certainly, goodness and mercy is definitely following me, and I just want to be attached to the grace. I just want to be in tune with the Spirit, and I just want God to continue to speak to me. To continue to speak to me and walk with me and talk with me. And please order my steps because I don't want to make the same mistake again. And I don't want to keep going through the same stuff. And I don't want no downward spiral. You know what I'm saying? So I need God to come and see about little me or whatever like that and keep me rooted. And I want to remain rooted. And even if I don't feel Him there, even if He ain't talking, I'm going to meet Him every day at 6, between 6 to 9:45 every day. As long as I got breath in my body, I'm there. And it's just there just to be there. It's just there just to hope that He'll meet me there. And if He decides to meet me there, I'm going to give Him the best praise I got and the best worship I got. And I don't have no request because every request He already made, known, and He already met and all these type of things like that. I dare not complain. And you know, Trina, that's another thing that I heard in the Spirit. We need to stop going to God and asking for stuff. It's millions of people asking for something.
He already given it to us. He already given it to us. He ain't got to ask for nothing.
You ain't got to ask for nothing. We need to stop that. We need to stop getting on our knees when we need something from God.
Ask Him to cover us in every situation. Lord, cover. Thank you for covering
Be with
me.
us, walk with us, and talk with us, and He can handle the rest. But most importantly, when we down there trying to be, we need to give up a praise, and we need to give up a worship because ain't nobody praising and worshiping like our grandmothers and stuff used to. You know what I'm saying? And you need to carry your ass to church. We tired of seeing Trina be in the mess in the morning on Sunday. You have a calling over your life too, and you the same one that remind me of mine.
I'm have church even with the people. You know, I used to have mess from the mess to the altar.
Well, you need to be in church. We need to be in the house. That's what the time is giving out. We thought we was gonna die from AIDS, Trina, and God took people out of here with COVID. We just forget what we have gone through, where you can literally sneeze and die, and you was worried about AIDS. God is calling the people. Now He's trying to get the people attention, baby. And it's time for us to turn back to what our grandmother, what we know. He said, train up a child in the way they'll go, so they won't whatever. And if they do, they'll come back. It's time for us to go back home to what we know, and we need to get back serious about our prayer life. And we need to get back serious about our relationship life, and we need to get back serious about being in the house, being it because it's okay. You sound like them other ones, but when you chosen, you know what it means to walk in the house and be in the presence of God, and we need to be there, and we
And
need to be
oh, devil,
faithful to it.
I want to warn the devil right now, baby. I know you're gonna twist and turn this and do it the way you want to do it, and
Yeah,
however you want to do it. But I rebuke you in the mighty name of Jesus. Nothing that we said would go out void. Everything that we said, somebody
yeah.
got it, and it's already out there. Everything that came
I
from
just
low
pray
mouth.
people receive it, because I'm gonna be talking for nothing.
Because that was not but God for her to speak what she spoke. He spoke through her to tell her testimony and give her the courage to tell her testimony to somebody else. So I rebuke that spirit because I know y'all
But
gonna try
that's
to
all they do, Trina.
turn
They so negative with me. They would never let me evolve. They just want me to stay in the same place, Trina.
and
They
man,
would never. But it's my fault.
when you
It's
do,
my
may the
fault.
curse be upon you because the Bible said, touch that anointing and do profit no harm. And I know you down there, devil. I know you down there scheming and doing whatever you can do and all that you trying to twist and tell, trying to twist the story around. I guarantee you it. If they even record it, it's gonna be a negative one. It's not gonna be a
Of
positive.
course it is. But I ain't being negative, and I just be trying to help people as much as I read and stuff. I want people to see all the layers of me. You know what I'm saying? The mess sells, whatever. But I want people to see that there's more layers to me. There's more pieces to the madam, and I just have so much more to offer than what I done put out. So I don't even care what they do. They can spin it. They can turn it negative. A lot of people mimic me all the time. They make fun of me on YouTube. They say it's a joke. They make crazy memes when I be in the spirit, but I will not fold this time. I folded last time because I was high. But right now, I thank God for not having to necessarily be high to give them a praise and to give them a real one. Ain't no other place on Bigo you can walk in other than your room sometimes that you can get a real anointing and you can see somebody really cry and really be genuine and transparent. So I don't care what people take from it. It's enough people
You
taking
know, I don't
negative and
care
it's
about
just
crying.
as
I
many
don't care
taking
about crying
good.
in the spirit, but you don't care about crying. They got so many means of me crying in the spirit,
I
baby. I
don't
don't be
care.
caring.
And I used to care. It used to bother me because I said, why do people mock my praise? It made me stop want to do it. I stopped
People
having
used to
church
mock
on
our
here
praise. They
for
used
a
to mock my
while.
praise too. They they
Why
used
do
to mock
people
my
do that?
praise
You know
too.
what I'm saying? But I just, at the end of the day, they mocked Jesus, baby. If they stripped him, if they stabbed him up, and certainly they
But,
believed he was going to stand
but
their ground, but he rose up 3 days later. And just like Jesus rose up, if I just be consistent, he finna rise up in me. And all the ground around me going to have to rise up that I've been sowing into. And my
it,
fertilized
it,
ground going to have
and
to rise up.
the Bible
And
said
everything
dead shall
around me going to rise up.
the
Everything.
Bible said
So I don't care.
the ones in Christ gonna rise up and the dead gonna rise up in Christ and what you is
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna
old
rise. I will
that is
rise again.
and
I
the
don't
old
care.
spirit and the old
I don't
person
care
is dead.
what it look like.
And so the old person is dead. Leave it dead. Dead. You ever so you got to
Yes.
die and tell you
Yeah.
live. Sometimes you got to die to live.
Yeah, that's right. And I didn't have no respect to life because everything was given to me. I didn't value nothing. So honestly and truthfully, I think God was just teaching me the real cares of life because I was sheltered my whole life. You know what I'm saying? Just didn't value anything. Didn't value my car. When you spoil, you just don't have no real value because you didn't have to work for nothing.
Okay, sister, I love you. This was a good old thing. A good old message. I'm missing my meeting, and they're gonna say I'm on the panel with Low and all that. So the Malone.
Oh, not you missing the house of Milan me. Oh, oh,
Oh,
oh.
I don't care about that. I was in the word, honey. They can't do nothing but I rebuke every spirit I go over there, baby. I rebuke everything that come in the word. Bye.